Following a run to the program's 7th national championship, the UVA men's soccer team spent its spring break on a training trip in England. After a 7-hour flight across the pond, the team attended a Premier League London derby matchup between the Queen's Park Rangers and Tottenham Hotspur.
We just finished watching the game here at Loftus Road against QPR and Tottenham. It was a great game. Tottenham won 2-1. Harry Kane scored 2 pretty good goals. Great atmosphere, really fun experience. Now we're going back to the hotel.
On Sunday, the guys laced up the cleats for a training session at Whiteleaf FC Stadium to prepare themselves for their upcoming matches against tough English competition.
We arrived yesterday, long flight, got to the hotel, chilled for a little bit, then we went to see QPR, Tottenham, really good atmosphere at Loftus Road. Spent the rest of the day relaxing, woke up this morning early. We're at Whiteleaf, 7th tier in England on their field, training. Gonna enjoy the rest of the day, sightseeing.
After training, the Who's made the journey to downtown London, where they were tourists for the afternoon.
He really puts the cheese on.
Tuesday afternoon was the first chance for the Cavaliers to get onto the pitch against a foreign opponent as they squared off against Crystal Palace FC.
It's great to finally be on the field playing games again. Last couple weeks got 2 solid games in, and we're gonna get a few more moving forward. So it's wonderful to just be playing again, getting my rhythm back, getting a feel for it again. We were moving the ball really well, working the ball through the lines, creating chances. We had really good spacing. We were just working the ball side to side really well. Countered well. When the ball turned over, we transitioned quickly, got ready to goal. The guys were great. Working their way up the field, creating chances. Just great overall day. We're going to get right after it. We're going to have a 4-hour bus ride right now. Big game tomorrow, probably more of a challenge, just a stronger side, 2 more games in the next 3 days. It's exciting to play all these games, but it's a business trip, so everybody's got to keep their minds right and be ready to get after it.
Wednesday afternoon brought treacherous conditions, and the Cavaliers' second opponent, the Blackburn Rovers.
Over the course of not just today, but yesterday's game, we were able to score goals. We're scoring goals and creating chances, which is what we've been working on. This was under difficult circumstances with driving rain and the wind, which we did not have yesterday. And I think a better team that we played today handled it very well. All things considered, very, very well, and had a really, really good chance to win the game down the stretch. All things considered, we're making good progress. We're scoring goals, and now we have a 48-hour turnaround to play Burnley's under-21s, which will be a real challenge, especially given that we played 2 games back-to-back.
After 2 consecutive days of games, Coach Gelnevach gave his players the day off while they went for a tour of historic Old Trafford Stadium, home to Manchester United. On the 8th day of its spring break, UVA faced their 3rd and most challenging game against Burnley FC U21.
I think, especially being our third game in 4 days, I think we responded very well. The field was a little beat up with the older turf and playing older guys for the first time this week. A lot of guys in their true 21s and even a couple older guys sound like we dealt with their physicality very well. I feel like first 10-15 minutes we got ourselves into the game, and I think we took control of the game. And then we let up a soft goal the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then after that we settled down, got a good set piece goal, and then after that we just put a little pressure on them and got to 2-1. And at the end it just got a little hairy, and we let up a goal on a set piece. But all in all, it was a really good performance for us.
During their week in the UK, the team definitely noticed some differences in the international style of play.
Playing against these guys, even the younger guys, they're always communicating, always talking, who's got ball, who's got cover. So that's something we still have to develop, especially as a back four, and then continue to develop throughout the whole team.
Well, the ball's on the floor a lot longer, a lot more, and these guys are wonderful at the sport, and so I think it's a bit more competitive.
What I told these guys, the margins for errors. So, a little bad touch here, a bad pass there can cost you a goal very quickly. And I think it's great for us.
While in England, the Cavaliers realized how much the pitch is part of everyday life.
Another cool thing about England is how there's a soccer field at literally every corner. There's parks everywhere and kids playing all the time. I was even telling my dad, I was like, Dad, how cool would this have been to live in England and just be able to go play soccer on every corner and literally have soccer available all the time. So it's just really cool to be in a country that really appreciates soccer as much as it should be appreciated, because it's the best sport in the world. It's a beautiful game, the most historic, most popular sport. It's just really cool to see the atmosphere and the culture that soccer has over here.